All right. So I hate to disappoint you guys for the meantime, but I do need to take a little bit of time away to help my little sister figure out something on the PlayStation Network because for some reason she decided to use my Japanese PlayStation account for her Fortnite, and now that's becoming a problem. Change account language. There we go. Okay. Give me 1 second. This is difficult. All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. All right, let's get rid of that text here. Remove. All right. So, wait. Did I post the stream everywhere else? Um, Let me just do this real quick. All right. I think that's good enough. Checking. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go pull up Clips to Paint. I'm sorry, and very unprepared. Honestly, I was called to help her last minute, Let's see here. I will be working on some of the commissions I have for the meantime if there's no one requesting any doodles. I mean, I can always go back and forth, so don't be afraid to ask for a random doodle out of the blue, because I can do them pretty quickly. So don't fret too much about it. Let's see here. Let's get the window. How much is a doodle? I'm doing free doodles for my viewers tonight. It says in the stream right next to me, actually. Let's see. Window capture. How many clips do paints are here? What will the doodles look like? Uh, think of what I consider a doodle. All right, let us crop this. Crop pad. All right, let's bring the top down to maybe 50. Oh, that's not enough. 200. No, 150. 125. 110. Yeah, that works. Now for the bottom, I guess 50. Yeah, that'll do. As for the right, let's make it 200. 230. 50. 5. 60. Okay, that'll do. And as for the left, say 250. Heck yeah. All right, we Gucci. I'm just gonna scale this. Bam. Okay, I hope that's good enough. Oh, no, I need to towards that a little bit. Heck yeah. All right. Yeah, with recreating some of these I had drawn up on paper and don't have drawn in yet. Show. Oh, shit. Don't do the thing. Let's see here. Mic glitched? Of course. Let's hear it. How does it sound? Um, is it like was it like a single glitch or was it like just constantly glitching? Let's see. This is a very slow start for the stream. I swear I would be much more prepared. Alright. Then we should be good. Let's see here. Post. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Alright, that'll do. So I'm gonna plug my phone up. No, I shouldn't have to. I should be able to keep everything fresh in my mind. Anyway, you guys can see the screen, right? Hopefully the tablet's also plugged in. Heck yeah. All right, everything's moving, and let's get the blacks, whites, and you guys can see that, right? You guys see the circle? Heck yeah. All right. I just realized it's totally a flaw in what I'm doing right now. Give me a second. Just 1 second. Ooh, scary. I nearly ended my stream. Stop doing that. Fuck. Holy crap. Scary. Alright. Okay. There we go. Why the hell is that so awful? Let's put this. Let's make a duplicate of this actually. Paste. And turn this black and white. And turn off the outline. Actually. Oh, no. Ooh, no. Let's not do that. Let's change the outline color. There we go. And let's continue the properties. And let's see here. May request a free doodle, keep it SFW. Let's hide this one for now. Heck yeah. Alright. Can you request a doodle of a chibi Tessa holding a sign reading "Raid Up is a lie"? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Oh yeah. Just give me one moment. Hey, how's it going? Okay, trying to remember how this looks. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just starting up on the stream now that I've actually finally gotten the time to get into it. I need to remember how Tessa looks. Give me 1 second. Freaking. What happened? What just happened? Ooh. Okay. Here, I'm gonna go unplug my keyboard and put on the keypad. I don't know. Go ahead and send it. That'd be very helpful. Ah, shite. Oh no, something happened. Alright. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. How's it going? I'm just drawing out. I'm already drawing one of the requests from the chat. Let's see here. Is it on? Is this thing on? Heck yeah. See here. Considering the fact that I know I've seen so many freaking things of this Tessa character, freaking I can't even remember how the hell they look for some reason. I should just check my friend's Twitter. He's probably got a lot of images of that character around. Set the difference anyway. I can. All right. Let's see. All right. I can. Let's back that up. All right. I'm just gonna go grab the image of the reference. It's gonna call you out. Heckin'. Oh wait. Light shot. Take a screenshot. Heck yeah. Copy. I have to do it by mouse this time because my keyboard is unplugged. All right. Edit and paste. Heck yeah. This is his character Tessa. All right. All right. It is actually somewhat difficult for me to figure out what to talk about while drawing. I guess one thing I can talk about is well, I can't think of it anymore. Fuck. Oh yeah, I guess there is one thing to talk about. Okay, so I've just been showing off recently with my art. I just started showing I went to work and decided I would put and before I went to work I showed off one of the drawings one of the doodles I did on paper with pen and like dude, how the hell did you what how did you do that in like 5 minutes? I'm so like I wasn't kidding when I said that I totally spent years just learning how to draw faster and efficiently. Like you can't say that drawing faster will ultimately result in lower quality because in a lot of ways it's still considered efficiency. Made up this bullshit. Yeah, talking about FGO, I assume because freaking everyone's freaking out over this event and shit. I'm also gonna be feeling it in Dokkan Battle. Well, like something's a little bit off. Time to balance. Heckin'. That'll do. Still feel like this side is a little bit unbalanced though. Alright. I wanted them to hold it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I figured it out. Okay, let's do a stick. Move that around. And let's draw the sign. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably put some music on in the background, shouldn't I? Give me a second. It's like really quiet. Let's see here. Screw it, I'm putting. And I gotta put my my keyboard. On my keyboard. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, I'm just listening to a bunch of rail. Heck yeah. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, now to continue. Okay. Now let's get that reference once more so I know what I'm looking at. Alright, let's move this head a little bit upwards. So to tell you guys about Tessa, Tessa is a sludge girl. Uh, that's all I can say about her. She is one of the main. She's one of the NPC characters in my friend's roleplay server. That looks awkward. Give me a second. Something's definitely off. Here, let me move this. There we go. Much better. Right up is high. He's got the biggest mouth. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I can't type! Heck yeah. Well, there goes the first doodle of the night. Alright. Anyone else want something drawn? Because I'm gonna put a lot of effort into this. Yeah, that's my standard of a doodle. Let's see here. Alright. I still need my keyboard! Screw it. Fuck the mouse. Bam bam. Case and Ozzy doing the Queen versus Thought fight meme. Oh, I get it, I get you. I hope the music isn't overbearing, by the way. Let me just find the fucking video. The pose is cute. The pose is so cute. The pose is so cute. Where should Case and Ozzy be in these positions? Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking die from this. Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm gonna go grab an image of you real quick. I'm gonna go sneak on. I'm gonna go stalk your Twitter real quick. Oh man, too good. This pose is funny to me. This pose is seriously funny to me. How does the rest of his body look? Where's the rest of his body? I forget. Wait, no, it's in my downloads. Okay, it's mostly straight actually. So that means I did this wrong. Okay, there's Professor Case. Ah, now just to draw Ozzy. Thanks. This is the one I did earlier. This is the first doodle request I had from Shadow. He asked for his characters with holding up a sign saying "Rate up is a lie," and right now Case is asking me to draw both Ozzy and Case doing the showdown.
The login credentials.
Repeat that
You know the login credentials.
for the PSN. Um, I'd have to go over there because I'm not gonna say my password out on stream. Hmm?
Hold up.
Look smug as hell with this. Wait, for which account?
The account angle.
Let's see here. Can I do this? This better be the right password.
If she agrees with the thought.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's one of the requests that someone asked for, so I'm drawing it. Heck yeah. Alright, let's just start setting up the panels. Silly as hell. I think it's funny enough as it is this way. All women are queens! Heck yeah. All right. Anyone else want to doodle? Let's see here. Oh, I just thought of something. Something I should fix up here. Okay, not properties, filters. Because I thought to expand the canvas, so now it can actually show more. There we go. All right. Heck yeah. I'm about to go post this in the Iron Line. I think they'll love it. Heck yeah. Thanks, Case. What are these sounds? What? What was that all about? All right. Anything? Anyone else? Siege and Yuma doing the Spider-Man pointing meme. That's an idea. If Yuma asks for it, I'll do it. I don't know. How's Siege's personality? I don't know if Siege is as likable. I'm gonna change this. Holy shit, Rael. She's insane. Rael is insane. Let's go for a super Eurobeat mix. Yeah. Heckin'. Alright, anyone else want any doodles from me? Because I've still got so much room on this canvas. In the meantime, while I'm gonna go doodle something random. How's it going, everyone? I see that there's a good amount of you guys watching. How's it all? How are all of you? Something along those lines. Ah, lens. No, I feel lonely right now. I need someone to talk to. Hey, Case, you feel like talking on Discord? Start memeing on shit? Alright. I feel like talking, so yeah. Let's meet your bio. Okay, let's see if I can get that set up with OBS here real quick. Alright. Happy little bimbo.
Hey.
Fucking hello.
What up, bitch?
Then much bimbo that I am.
Okay. Your mic's killing itself again, but that's it. That's normal.
Wait,
I've seen nothing's changed.
what?
Yeah, it's crackling again.
No.
RTX voice just is not stable.
No, it's RTX. No, it's because RTX voice is designed for computers with RTX GPUs. I just have a GeForce
Oh,
GPU.
you cracked yours too, so it runs on a GTX.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, someone else who did that. Cause fuck you, Nvidia. A 1080 is more than powerful enough.
No, I'm using a 1050 Ti.
Oh. My point still stands, but oh. So there's you being a happy little bimbo. So who's the first character?
Oh, give me a second. I'll tell you about that as soon as I restart my voice app real quick.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, does it sound better?
Bit of white noise, but I can ignore it.
Oh, it's still booting up. But
Okay,
anyway,
yeah, that'll do it.
okay, is it fixed now?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So anyway, that first character at the top left is a request from Shadow7523, which is his character named Tessa. And he asked at the beginning of the stream saying, "Hey, can you doodle Tessa holding up a sign saying 'Rate up is a lie'?"
I mean, it is. Well, I would say it is, but I'm in one server where literally everyone got Scotty. So, as far as I can tell, for the latest Gacha craze, Rate Up hasn't been a lie for anyone
Yeah.
except for Hui Hui on the Iron Lions, who I'm still upset
Yeah.
about. It's like 800 quartz and 30 tickets.
Yeah,
That poor
I get
man.
that. Poor man. Yeah, freaking. No, as soon as you mentioned the whole freaking the Queens of Thought, when I was like, hold on, is he talking about the thing?
I'm talking about the thing.
He's talking about the thing.
Because it was either going to be that or requesting that we are the ones doing the Spider-Man post. Because both would be accurate.
Hold on, just to prove the point with our characters doing the thing here. I'm just gonna
pull
do
them up,
this
pull
real
them up.
quick.
Yeah. Slap me up there again.
So I'm just gonna add red hair to both of our characters.
Yeah.
I actually expected a lot more people to request drawings whenever I announced this stream. Maybe it's just the hour.
Maybe. Let me see if I can just link this other places I can.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's our friend promo? Can I message in here? It's off of my notification.
No, freaking, it sucks that I have my work in the hours that I do, because that's usually the hours where a lot of people are doing their streams, and it just means I miss out on a lot of things. Adrenaline! Waiting on the commission portion of the stream. Wow, okay. Greedy fucker. Don't worry, I'm still working on it. It's just, I felt
Okay,
like
let's drop that in Lyrica's server. Let's
Oh right,
Rebel,
Lyrica's a person.
I can't drop shit in the fucking community.
Don't worry,
Let's see.
I am working on the commission. I actually have a really good idea set in stone on the phone, and I'll be bringing it over here as soon as I feel the vibes. To be honest, I'm feeling pretty memey at this moment. I thought I was gonna work on the commissions, but these memes.
The power of memes compels you.
No, Shadow can tell you that I would literally spend 2 hours on a fucking meme.
Yeah. I know. I've seen so many people gain energy just from doing memes, including myself. So I fully get that.
Yeah, no, freaking! I spent like 2 hours on transforming Mr. Ham from Toy Story, but from the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and he said yare yare. So I spent 2 hours putting him into Jotaro's outfit and hat,
Yeah.
and then modifying the entire look.
Yeah, you're the one like, if I had like better Photoshop tools back in the day, back when I was an active meme farmer, I probably would. But since the tools I had were basically just basic photo cutout things, I basically had to refine myself to get these two images and cut them out in like source images, cut them out in like make the image and upload it in like 2-3 minutes before the part. My heyday of making memes was, I think I told you this, but I'm gonna tell it again for the stream. I used to listen to a music podcast weekly, and they would
Yes.
always do it live. So since they had like a small visual component where you could see like their like Skype chat light up and stuff,
Yeah.
I would just send in like, they made a dumb comment, we have a song break, let's fucking go. Source images, but slam it in their face and say, hey, yo, and add them on Twitter. And more often than not, they'd either be laughing at it on the as soon as the music break was over, or they'd have it up on screen.
Damn.
And that is basically how I did a lot of my early networking back when I first
Oh,
started
yeah.
making music.
Hell yeah.
And that's basically how I started networking in here, now that I think about it. Making dumb shit for Yuma.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
No, I think just getting involved with the community is something that gets you connections anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
No, that's not the red I want for this.
trying to be active in multiple servers is just the big part, because like I'm in wait
Yeah,
time.
I
I've
get
hit my
that.
Discord server limit, so like I need to like pick and choose which ones I'm active in now.
Dude, just categorize them.
I do.
Damn.
And then I'm just like, okay, like I have them generalized by category, and then most of them I still ignore, and I'll probably just use them for like, hey, I posted a video, long time no see, bye.
That's
Which
usually
I
how
still
it
feel like
goes. Oh, thanks for the
I still
follow.
feel like an ass for doing that, but at the same time, a lot of the servers I was active in a long enough time ago that like the ones that do remember me will be like, oh yeah, he's still here. Why is he still here? I thought he died.
You know, that's how a lot of people are about me inside some of the art Discord servers I used to be involved in the past. I just got really busy and I just decided, you know what? A lot of those servers either became inactive or they just completely shut down the art text channel anytime I post something there. Like it could be active, like the art channel would be active with a bunch of people posting and all that. But then as soon as I make a post, it just disables itself for like a whole month. I'm sort of like, what the fuck? There's a sometimes I'm actually sometimes hesitant to post my art in a lot of Discord servers as a result.
Yeah, I get that. Oh yeah, I can drop it in. Yeah, I can drop it in here because Nick doesn't give a fuck what I post in here.
Huh.
I love being friends with like dumb like what was it? The power of my ability to somehow network it will basically give me people who are like they're very talented but they also just don't give a fuck.
It makes sense.
Because what was it like this guy like what was it this guy Nick, he's a professional like video editor who's like that's his day job, he does this for a living.
Yeah.
And all he wants to do is sit around and build Gundam all day. Build
Just
Gundam and
gunplay.
watch anime.
Just gunplay.
Yeah. I've seen his. He's got an entire closet. Like his closet is basically half filled with Gunpla boxes he's not built yet, and like the other half is clothes, and that's like a
Damn.
full like walk-in closet.
Damn, I remember walk-in closets.
Well, as walk-in a closet as you can get in like one of the townhouses you get in the
Yeah.
up in the city
Yeah,
that
I
they live
get
in,
that.
but still.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. Wait, where'd my water go? I didn't bring my water downstairs. No.
Get fucked.
Because I forgot my water, I'm just gonna leave the screen at this here.
What, you just staring? Oh wait, I might have to wait for the delay to get to it.
Back.
So, how are you all doing? Now that Ozzy's not around, we can talk shit.
I'm alive!
Good talk, everyone. Don't tell him anything we talked about.
What? What happened?
Don't tell him the plan. He can't know.
What the hell happened while I was gone?
Nothing important at all. You were gone, therefore it didn't happen. That's all I can say. So what you gonna draw next? Yeah. What is that? That looks like a hand. Oh, you're doing a pointing meme? Okay.
No.
Okay. Very interesting conversation we've got going. Time to go dig through my document of random questions to keep conversations going. It says a lot. It says so much that I've had this happen a lot enough, like in streams, that I've had to make a doc about this.
You know, I never made a doc. I just think I normally just talk about my day, but you know I am focused on this in a way. Also, Eurobeat is literally blasting my ear.
Yeah. Ah, man. I've got a Eurobeat song in the works that I've just been, like, whittling away at over, like, 4 years that I've never touched in a while. I should probably finish that.
Probably.
Yeah, because, like, that's basically my thought process. I will get, like, most of a song done, and then just, okay, time to wait 4 years and just, like, whittle away at this. Gotta polish off the edges. I can't be unclean!
You know what's a pretty good motivation right now for that?
What?
Eurobeat would be a pretty sick theme for one of the fighters.
Yeah. That's it. I've been digging through a lot of my old demos recently, just seeing if there's anything I can rework. And I found quite a few, but it's just more of like, where can I go from here?
Yeah. Where can
like,
we
a lot
go
of it
from
is just-
here? But
Because most of my big thing was like, here's as much of the idea as I can come up with. I don't know how to develop this further. That would always kill me for like a lot of the songs I've got.
Basically.
Yeah. And if I don't end up like what when I was making another theme for just Yuma in the server for just out of the blue from just a random topic I think that came up. I ended up pulling out one of the old Eurobeat demos, so I might just turn that into one of the fighters' themes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But okay, let's see. Let's find top question topics. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to put your picture in.
Yeah, that would probably help. I hope you got the new fancy.
I got the
transparent
new
one that
image. It's just really low res.
What? That shouldn't be low. Is that Discord compression maybe? Because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Here, let me show it in Clip Studio. It's like really small. It's like a really low resolution. This is like Avatar.
Yeah, that should
profile.
be a 3000 by 5000. Why is
It
that
is.
black outline?
No, that's how transparency is. If I just copy paste instead of saving it.
Oh.
But yeah, no, that's that
Why
500
the
by
fuck is
something.
3000 by 5000 small for you?
Wait, no,
Your
I thought you said
computer is
100. I
out-
thought you said
you-
100. I thought you said 100.
No, it's 1000. I'm looking at the properties
Oh.
now.
Oh,
35,
you know,
41 by 50,
it was like
16.
500. It was like 500. The X was 500.
That might be Discord compression then. Or did
Yeah.
you just click on it, or did you hit open original?
I hit open link. It's really small in the first place anyway.
Yeah, you gotta. If you click it and hit open original, it should get full resolution back. It'll
Let's
ju-
see here.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's weird.
Yeah. How Discord does it, like, I kind of get why, but like not. Discord's weird.
Alright, let's get your character slapped in here.
Slapped in here.
Yeah.
So that you're not
This-
just talking to an empty void.
Yeah. Instead of just talking to in distant voice.
Your mic's doing the thing again.
No.
Maybe you should like you're running this through voice meter, right? Can't you just run like the
Actually, no.
Voice.
The RTX voice is no longer running through voice meter.
because let's say like if you're running everything voice meter, can't you just pull like if I remember right, because it's been a while since I used voice meter, don't you have effects channels you can just run it through and send like your like noise gate, noise reduction processing that way?
The reason why I'm not putting RTX voice into voice meter is the fact that there's so many sound loops going on that it takes forever to reach the stream, causing a delay in which I speak to everyone.
Ah,
Yeah,
enough.
so that became a problem when it came to the karaoke.
Standing
stream.
behind you ominously,
He's just standing there menacingly.
menacingly.
But hey, now at least now we have the two teachers right next to each other
Yeah.
in a way.
Yep. That reminds me, like I had to I was looking at the first video script and I finally realized, oh shit, I need to rework this entire second half to be twice as long because I want to put in more like detail. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I gotcha.
shit. I'm basically gonna have to educate people on the entire history of recording technology now in like a 10-minute video.
Why do you keep doing that to yourself?
Because I want to like be genuinely informative, even though most of my video topics come from the basis of, oh hey, I know one or two interesting facts about this. Let's turn it into a video. And I realize,
Yeah, I
oh
get
god, I
that.
need to learn more. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
get that.
Like, and this is like for the first video, the what does the past sound like? The entire basis of that became from when I was taking a music history class last semester. I ended up
Yeah.
learning that for like the longest time. The people who actually studied Greek music, like ancient Greek music, before like when music conservatories first came out, they had basically nothing to go off, so they just guessed. They just guessed, and that was like a basis for like a few hundred years.
Yeah. That's
And like that's
basically
just such a neat fact. I want to share it with the world, and that's
Hell
why I'm making
yeah.
it like 15-minute video on it now.
hell yeah. No, I get you.
And that's basically why. Yeah, I've got like 20 videos now to make and just work on eventually.
Eventually.
But I could also stall by just putting out music instead under that channel. Hey,
Huh.
because
Okay, so what the hell is going with this whole Hollow Live that I keep hearing about? Like, apparently
so-
you're involved with it, but like, I don't know the
Okay,
full
so-
story.
the story was Lyrica. What was it? Lyrica one day. So what was it? Yuma, Lyrica, Yancha, and I forget the fourth girl who I keep forgetting the name of because I just learned about her. Sawai was it? Let me check. I should be following. Yeah. Come on, Twitter, load, please. K-Swara, that's it. They're all Filipino in some way or another. Three of them actually lived in the Philippines for a bit, while
Yes.
Yuma hadn't. So they all just like started getting together. It's like, hey, yo, look, we're the Philippine girls, blah blah. It's like, and then one day when Lyrica raided one of Yuma's streams, like, hey, yo, we've got. They ended up mentioning a dessert that came from a Filipino dessert called Holo Holo, which is this weird
Oh,
shaved
no.
ice multi-mix thing.
I get
And then
it.
Yuma made the joke of like Holo Holo Live.
Oh no.
It's like, yeah, we should just call ourselves Holo Holo Live.
Oh my
So
god.
they started like bouncing that back and forth.
Oh no.
And then I was just like, oh yeah, this is a funny joke, until she mentioned like one of the like ingredients in Holo Holo is like a topping called sago, SAGO. And I was like,
No.
I have to do this now. So as she was talking, I
Wait,
shut
wait,
off,
hold on.
made a Twitter
Did you
account
call
called
yourself Sago
Sagosi.
before that, or?
No, I did not. That's entirely a new creation from about a week ago.
Oh.
So I ended up claiming that Twitter, claiming that Twitch account, claiming a YouTube account of that name. And now it was in Lyrica's, Yancha's, and Yuma's server. I am now known as Sago. Which has been actually great for just networking with people networking with people in general, but still.
Yeah, I see a lot. I see you having a lot of fun in that Twitter.
Oh no, like it's very fun, but it's also hilarious because that Twitter blew up so fast. Like that's more followers in like the first month than I had for like the first year of my main Twitter account. Not
Basically.
my,
Wait, how many followers do you have on Sago?
I've got 72 after like
What
a
the
week.
fuck? What the
Yeah.
hell?
I don't know. It's amazing.
What the hell, man?
But I'm just gonna let you know I'm totally gonna use that to push people towards my VTube account.
Makes sense. What a marketing scheme.
This is a multi-level,
This
and
this
it gets it gets better because like indirectly because Lyric has got like an upcoming collaboration with Muna Hoshinova from Hololive. I am very tempted
Right.
to like jump in the chat as Sago.
Oh my god,
see
you have they all talk about Yoga just hopping on like Hasago.
Haha. And I want it because like
No,
I
not
don't think
haha,
other
it's
three will,
hollow
like,
hollow.
Because what was it? I know K-Swara, Yuma, and Yanja are like cool with playing off with it. I don't think I've noticed Lyrica like react heavily to it yet. So that's gonna be like, will she know the joke, or is she just like, oh yeah, is she? Because I know a lot of her time is spent. She spends so much time just working on production stuff.
Yeah.
Like which she's like either making an update on Twitter like, hey, yeah, blah blah blah, or I will spend the next 6 days in After Effects making this advanced highly complex music video or something.
Makes sense.
Which that's a work ethic I can respect. I cannot do.
What, the whole just being productive in general?
No, like just sit down and work for like 6 hours straight without like. I haven't been able to do that since I had to take prescribed Adderall. Which those were wild times because like I would just wake up, it's like, okay, time to write a 15-page essay now.
So
man.
freaking,
The first- yeah.
I feel like I have that same work ethic, just working for so long.
Like, because most of my entire process has been like, okay, let's get as much of what my idea as I can onto paper as fast as I can, and then
Yeah.
we can polish it up. So it's just, I'm not like the whole like sit there and polish and like do every single thing neatly. It's just get the big chunks on there. We'll clean out the corners later.
Yeah, fucking. So what? Just the whole thing of being able to sit down for 6 hours and just work? Is that?
Like it really depends on like if it's like work, like I'm being paid to do. Like yeah, I can do that. But like, my energy for like making stuff will vary drastically.
Yeah,
Because
I
it's
get
like-
that.
And especially because I'm all about get as much of like the final idea on paper as quickly as possible.
Right.
My general work energy is like about 2-3 hours. I have most of it done, and then I just go take a break and do something else for a bit.
Right. No, it's called sprinting, dude. I do sprints. And what you described of that person, I assume it was Lyrica you're talking about.
Yeah, Lyrica.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
whenever I pop into her server to like see something else, whenever she's not streaming or like not, or is not like asleep, it's always like, hey, I'm in Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere doing editing. Like
Yeah.
okay. Oh, you're reminding them that this is happening.
Yes. I'm reminded them
Okay,
because it
we
seemed
got
that someone was
request from
excited.
Wait. Yeah. You're getting scared of a random cucumber. Hi, Yuma. Hi,
Hey, how's
I
it
ended up
going?
getting dragged in. I got dragged into here too. How's it going?
You were dragged in here.
You did.
Oh,
You were just
loud
like,
noise,
hey,
loud
get-
noise. Ooh, scared me. Thanks for the follow. Scared the fuck out of me, man. I need to turn
Oh, you
down
still got
alert
the
fog.
default follow alert.
Yeah, I do. Because I had to restart building everything back together in OBS.
No, but like those should carry over because those are all localized on Streamlabs.
No. Because it was on OBS and OBS was really crashing because I was trying to get it to go between YouTube and Twitch. I can draw you.
Were you
Just
not
give
using
me a
Restream as
prompt.
the intermediary?
Restream is subscription based, isn't it?
Yuma is Restream subscription based.
Because I looked into Restream and it's
It's
got
like I
the
didn't think so because like a couple of people were using it.
there are business plans. Whenever I checked out the site,
Business plans generally apply if you're like an actual business, not.
I know, but I couldn't find a free option. If I didn't, maybe I'm blind. If there happens to be one and I just didn't see.
I just had a dumb idea. I need to check something.
All right, let's see here. Let's draw the Yuma. Should we just draw her being scared by a cucumber?
Pointing like Phoenix, right?
When like Phoenix, right? Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting, but that's... Anyway, sorry, got distracted looking up something else, but... So... This is just something I've been, like, hearing, like, looking up recently, because a lot of my free time I spend looking at the weird, like, the weird, I'm blanking out, the weird pages on Wikipedia. Have you heard of the Ghostbusters ruling?
Wait, the what?
The Ghostbusters ruling.
Ruling.
Yes, as in, this is a court case ruling, which is also kind of, like, relevant because of the art you're drawing. Which is what prompted. So, in a city, was it Nyack, I think? I need to pull up the specific page, but in the city of Nyack, New York, I think? Nyack? How the hell do you pronounce that? Yeah, Nyack, New York. There is a house that, according to the New York State Supreme Court, it is legally haunted.
Legal? How can something be legally haunted?
Because the court decided that yes, the house was haunted, like, because of ruling. So, to start, this house had been, like, on the real estate market for, like, as just, like, being marketed as, like, hey, this is a haunted house, do you want to stomp by, do you want to, like, blah 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 blah, for years and years and years it had become a local tourist attraction. Couple of years later, they were trying to sell the real estate thing, sell it on, like, the real estate market, and, like, they were keeping really quiet about the fact they would always advertise the house as being haunted. So, that comes in. So some guy comes in, buys up the lot, then he starts hearing about how the house is haunted and, like, all the, like, bad rumors and stuff about the house. So he takes them to court. Okay, yeah. So he was also, like, this guy was unaware of the widely known haunting stories and, like, everything that happened. He, like, requested basically damages for, like, oh, I was sold a house for that. Okay, let me just say it from here because trying to explain this is weird. He was requesting damages and rescission of the contract because of fraudulent misrepresentation of the house. Because
Right.
that he wasn't told the house was haunted, quote unquote. By the name of the ruling, you can guess what the majority opinion agreed on.
Gee, I wonder.
Because of the widely known, like, stories for years that had made it like a big local thing. Everyone in, like, the court basically said yes. Everyone in the city who's, like, been there knows about this thing, like, being a local tourist spot. So basically, they're saying yes. Legally, we are saying this thing is haunted because of the
It is
There's a bit
legally
more to that.
haunted.
But there's a bit more to that. But basically, 3 out of 5 of the justices said that it was haunted, and sided with the defendant. And this has just been like wilding me for the past few days.
Gee, I wonder why.
This is real. This is real. The case is specifically called Stambovsky versus Ackley, but the ruling itself is called the Ghostbusters ruling, and it's also been taught in like U.S. law schools as and like cited by other court cases.
God.
Like, there's a bit more to it, but that's like the general gist of it, and it's amazing. And this is like why I love going to like Wikipedia's weird articles section, because
They
it's
say
just full of dumb
Wikipedia
stuff
is-
like that.
Yeah, but yet they say that Wikipedia is not a trustworthy source. But you know, fact is, it's just filled with a bunch of dumb facts because the fact that they're facts is just
No, like
crazy.
the thing about like Wikipedia being, people don't trust Wikipedia for being a valid source just because anyone can edit it.
yeah,
but you don't need it
who's
to
gonna
be-
put the
you don't
effort
need it to
into
be-
editing it though?
I mean, considering the fact that the All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 Wikipedia page is now locked because of one YouTube video, I kind of get it. Do you not know that?
I did not know about that.
Okay, so there's a YouTube series that happened started a few months ago called Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware.
Oh no!
It was an improv basically sketch thing where basically they
Yes.
would try to run through Half-Life in VR as like
No,
we're trying
I
to play
thought
the
it was just
characters.
like a Gmod where they were just role playing the
No,
Half-Life
they
thing.
were. It was, but they were basically playing it as like it overall was an improv thing,
Ooh.
but they were
Oh,
playing
thanks,
it like it
thanks
was
for
an
the
act.
follow. Ah, scary.
Getting spooked, but basically in one of the episodes, one of the characters, Benry, he's basically
Yeah.
sitting there saying like, I'm editing the Wikipedia article for All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, and I'm adding Gordon Freeman dies in the end. And then that's the end of the argument is like, that's not how it ended. It hasn't happened yet, and it's never brought up again. But so many people went to that article to change it that they got that entire page locked.
Oh man.
Wikipedia is a
Fucking
fun.
wild.
Like,
Fucking wild, man.
what is it? What is it? There was also like the edit wars of Wikipedia.
Oh.
Because basic edit wars on Wikipedia are basically either two people or two groups will have dissenting opinions on what should be presented on as an image or like as a fact on Wikipedia.
Right.
And so they will go back and forth editing the information back in or out. Let me pull up one because I'm looking at. What is it? So, what is it? I'm trying to find a good one. Trying to find a good one that won't get us banned off of Twitch. Because there's a lot of good ones that are like not
They're just
safe.
very inappropriate.
Yeah, like,
I get that.
come on, give me something good. Give me something good. What is it? Yeah. Hey, Soundwave, give me something good.
How's it going?
Yeah, okay. Okay, here's a good one. For about 15 to 20 years, there's been an edit war on Wikipedia about corn.
Okay.
Because corn will automatically redirect to the word maize, which is another word for the same plant. However,
Yeah.
there's been for 15 years, there's been an edit war for moving it from the disambiguation page to corn is this from a lot of the Midwestern United States,
yeah.
especially where that's where corn is a part of life.
Yeah.
Because I've lived in those states, and that's pretty much, yeah, you have nothing but long
Oh.
fields of corn for about like 6 years.
The
You
stream is haunted.
Man, I forgot how much fun it was getting spooked. But because since I can't hear it, I now know what it feels like on the other end because I've done that before with my own streams where I got spooked by my own following notification stuff.
It's a freaking. It's so loud.
Yeah, there's been 50 plus several separate instances of them just trying to like redistribute the word, like reorganize Wikipedia from corn to corn and maize and how that works.
Right.
And like it's these are hilarious.
Hell yeah.
And that's only on the 4th archive of this long like discussion thread. But yeah, let's see what other weird articles have I been reading recently, because these are always fun to go through.
Hell yeah.
What is it? Come on, let's see. Give me a come on, fun. I've got it. No, there's a bunch of good topics in here. Hi, Nitori. Oh wow, there's actually
Damn.
lots of you. Yeah.
This is the most amount of viewers I've ever had.
Hey.
Hold on, I actually do not know what the rest of Yuma's outfit looks like, or the rest of her full body.
1 sec. I can send you an image.
Like,
I've got it.
does
I've
she
got
wear
a
like
copy.
long sleeves?
I've got it. 1 sec. Let me pull up the big
Okay.
reference image I've got of her.
You demand a
Leo's
drawing of
drawing of
yourself. Hell yeah. I'm down.
Come on. Where's my Yuma reference picture? Okay, give that. There you go. It's not the highest resolution, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna give me enough. I'm gonna get a 6, so I'll do that next stream. You can go pester me next stream about drawing you, alright? I mean, I've already drawn your character, but I'll draw him again. Alright, let's see here. Open original. It's really warped! He's really warped!
What?
The emo he posted is really warped! Alright, there's the Yuma ref. Alright. Okay, so it's definitely short sleeve. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was ready to just draw the full sleeve. You take care, Leo.
It's an alternate outfit.
Alternate outfit. I drew a Leo in an alternate outfit, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, should probably take into account the fact that she's wearing gloves. Those are really sick gloves, though. Like, I like those kinds of gloves.
Oh yeah, no, those gloves are really cool. I really want them IRL, even though I'd never wear them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, here's the thing. I used to draw a bunch of characters with gloves that look very similar to that, but then I just didn't do it for Ozzy. Like, there was a time whenever I was really obsessed with gloves that looked like similar to boxing sparring gloves, similar to hers. Like, it just looks sick, but I just didn't include it.
Oh yeah, the belt. I like the main belt buckle, but that entire like belt setup is just giving me Kingdom Hearts vibes.
Yeah, there's so you got belt and straps. It's Kingdom Hearts. Oh, stop! It scares. Make sure your pants are up. True. Wait, no, the top belt is enough. What's with the lower thing?
It's to be extra sure.
No, you just gotta have extra security to contain the amount of muscle those thighs would exude. These follows, they're scaring me.
Oh,
What's
hey,
happening?
this is relevant. I just got down to the internet memes and online culture section of Wikipedia's unusual articles. Guess what I
Yeah.
found?
What?
Virtual YouTuber.
Oh. Wait, hold on. But we're virtual YouTubers.
I know. Oh man, just reading some of these. I remember when some of these happened.
Wait,
Like-
that reminds me. Did you see my tweet I posted after I left?
Which one? There was a few.
I replied. It was about you quoted someone talking about how they were
Oh,
a
yeah.
VTuber.
On the outside, I'm smiling, but on the inside, I'm a VTuber.
And I think I responded with, "I wish I could be treated like a normal human being, but then
But I'm
again,
a
I'm also a VTuber." Just gonna have like a meme where just YouTubers apparently just do not get any respect.
I mean, do we? If we're not like in Hololive
Hmm.
or Niji Sanji
Hmm.
or Project Melody.
Hmm. I can't answer that. Yeah, I can't answer that. No.
Oh boy! Here's a good one. Planet X637Z-43. It's a planet reportedly in 2015 that was discovered by NASA as one of the 715 planets discovered by the Kepler Space Telescope in 2014.
Hmm.
The important thing is it was supposedly covered in cannabis.
Funny.
Except this is all fake news, but it's got enough like traction. Like it got reported on like multiple actual news sites.
Of
And, like,
course.
Eventually, like got featured like by what was it? PewDiePie was basically like, "This is a fucking joke. What's wrong with you?"
Meme review.
When PewDiePie has to tell you, "Meme review. This is a meme. Stop."
When PewDiePie has to tell you that you're stupid. No, it's wild though. It's funny. No, freaking, I remember being obsessed with a lot of things, just like random things in space, and just automatically believing it because I was like a dumb 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Like this whole
I'm still
Kepler
obsessed with
planet.
space. Like I'm still obsessed with space, and I'm definitely gonna one of my streams when I eventually get good enough internet again in September is definitely gonna be Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, yeah, I actually have it. I've been meaning to find someone to play that with because I've never played it before.
Okay, yeah. There's a multiplayer mod I think, so we can definitely build rockets together.
Wait, multiplayer is a mod?
It's either a mod or I don't know actually. Let me check. Yeah, it's a mod. Yeah, it's a mod, but we get to build rockets together.
Okay.
Okay, what other good stories can you give me? I don't care about sports. Let's skip over that. Okay. Follow attack.
Yeah, they're attacking me with follows. How disrespectful.
Yeah, how tragic.
Dude, 12 viewers is something I did not expect to get so soon. Holy shit, I'm overwhelmed. No! Okay! Sago! Sago! Sago!
Is the background music really running in the 90s? I've not been listening.
It's currently running in the 90s. I said I had a Eurobeat mix-up at the moment.
Oh my god, it is. This is amazing.
I told you I was listening to Eurobeat!
Yes, but I've listened to a lot of Eurobeat, not just the big meme ones.
No, this is like a huge mix that includes the big meme ones. Oh, man. Yeah, honestly, I forgot about the pants. I remember seeing like a glimpse of the full body in her debut, but that was it. I forgot
wait.
immediately afterwards.
Okay, this is a really weird and interesting list I just found on Wikipedia. List of
What is
games
it?
the Buddha would not play.
The Buddha would not. Oh,
Yes,
thanks.
a list of games the Buddha would not play.
My Buddha, why would you not play this game?
Okay, so here's the first thing: games on boards with 8 or 10 rows. This is thought to refer to Ashtapada and Dasapada, respectively. Blah 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 blah. But later commentaries refer to these boards also being used with games involving dice. Okay.
Yeah.
The same games played on imaginary boards. I don't get this. Like, this is just like description, but it's games of marking diagrams on the floor so that indicate players can only walk in certain places. So, like, it's like an old form of hopscotch. What? What is this?
Wait. Buddha is afraid of hopscotch.
Man, that's a great comment to take out of context.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
Someone clip that, just only have it be those words, and then slap it on Twitter. Buddha is afraid of hopscotch. Then at
Buddha's
the Dalai
afraid of
Lama.
hopscotch.
Okay, games where players either remove pieces from a pile or add pieces to it, with the loser being the one who causes the heap to shake. So, like the modern game of pickup sticks, according to this, is a rep. Okay, I don't think I've played that pickup sticks that way, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like, okay, games where players either remove. Wait, no, games of throwing dice.
Oh no. I guess Buddha's banned from Dungeons and
Vegas.
Dragons. Vegas.
The Buddha can't play D&D.
Wait a minute, hold on. But the anime showed Buddha playing gambling with Jesus and shit.
The animation. What a great counter argument. Let us send that to the Dalai Lama and ask for like, a final confirmation. The Dalai Lama is relevant to Buddhism, right?
I don't know.
Like-
I haven't followed anything religious in forever.
Okay, yes, that's Tibetan Buddhism. So yeah, I'm not thinking of like a different branch of like religion. Okay, yeah. Dipping the hand of with the fingers outstretched in iak or red dye or flower water, and striking the wet hand on the ground or wall, calling out what shall it be, and showing the required form. What the? I have no clue what that means. This entire comment is like dipping the hand with the fingers stretched out in lac or red dye, flower water, and striking the wet hand on the ground or on a wall, calling out what shall it be, and showing the form required. Elephant, horses, etc. It's. I like finding new things to talk about because
Yeah,
there's always
no, he's
something new to
great.
learn about.
Yeah, he's
Like-
great. There's a reason why we're gonna hold class soon.
Like, there's a reason why like I do want to do like just educational channel stuff, just because I always found like random topics just go on, like even if it's only for like 2 or 3 minutes, just
Yeah.
like just talk about it in like 1 second. I
Yeah.
forgot I need to turn back on the fan after recording something for Leo.
Oh
holy-
wait, did you
holy
also
crap,
do the did you also
Yes,
do
I
the
did.
the car ride?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
man.
I also did that.
I'll see you in that video.
Yeah, that's gonna be my like first like technically the first collab.
Yeah.
'Cause, like-
hold
like,
on.
after
I
I got
wonder.
my
I wonder.
proper
I wonder if Leo is all right with me showing what I did for my take.
We can add him if Leo's still in here.
Oh no, he went
Leo,
to
you
sleep.
still in
He went to
here?
sleep. He went
Oh,
to
he
sleep.
did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think actually, you know, no. Let's not show anyone.
Yeah.
Let's let them
But
be
yeah,
surprised whenever he posts it.
Okay, to answer your question, Yuma, we're just gonna hold like, basically it's just us talking, like sitting down and just talking about subjects at random, and just
Yeah.
basically just like as a quote unquote class, because
Bouncing off of
Ozzy's
one
making
another.
like a big classroom backdrop for it, as opposed to my just like mock-up I made. Alright, well, okay. The games the Buddha would play, number 7, ball games. Man, the Buddha, he really can't play baseball.
He's so limited on his options. Is it just that he just doesn't like it, or he just can't do it?
It just says ball games, there's no explanation. This is just the list. There's no like detail explaining why. And I really want to know now.
Tell us the lore.
Okay, wait. This is apparently a list coming from the Ramajala
The
Sutta.
Rama.
Ramajala
Yeah.
Sutta is the first of
Ramajala
34
Sutta.
suttas in the
Stop.
long discourses of the Buddha. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna need to fucking read about Buddhism now, just to figure out, just to have context for this. Man.
Hell yeah.
Blowing through a pat kulal, a toy pipe made of leaves. Plowing with a toy plow. That's number 9. Playing with toy windmills made from palm leaves. He can't. So he can't play with toy windmills. I really want to know why.
Tell us the lore.
The further I get with this, I'm just asking why.
You're falling
'Cause
you're
these are
falling
getting
deep
very-
into the abyss.
No,
Don't-
these aren't going from like general things to very specific games not being mentioned.
Look, they're trying to capture you. They're trying to
They
steal.
got me. Not the first
No.
time I've dove into a cult. Not the last time.
I'm actually surprised I can draw hands too right now, because honestly, I'm surprised I'm drawing hands right now. Because I'm improvising the entire way.
Playing with toy measures made from palm leaves is number 11. Playing with toy carts. He can't play with Thomas
Thanks
the
for the
Tank Engine
follow,
or like a Hot Wheel.
Muffler. Thanks for the follow, Red Muffler. I wonder if that
Oh
Red
shit,
Muffler.
Nick, hey, what's up?
Oh,
Hi.
is that
Yeah,
who
hi.
he is?
Yeah.
Is that him?
Hi Nick. I'm currently busy. I'm busy going on a big discussion about games the Buddha can't play. How's it going?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, Nick, this is what I've been doing doing like while I'm bored doing quarantine. I'm now becoming a VTuber. I've fallen in the hole. I will not apologize.
I've fallen into a fate worse than I've met with a terrible fate, and that was becoming a VTuber.
Because I have literally nothing else to do, and it sounds like a fun like side hobby to have. Yeah, this
Good
is Ozzy.
pictures.
For some reason, he can make really good art really fast.
Hell yeah, thanks.
Anyway, let's. So, the last thing we mentioned was the Buddha can't play games with toy carts, so he can't play with NASCAR or like
No!
Hot Wheels.
No!
He also can't play with toy bows,
Toy
Freaking bow.
bows?
like toy bow, like the weapon, like can't shoot
Yeah.
a bow now.
Yeah, I get that.
I was like, man, Nick, if you want to, I've got enough networking people. I can get you more views. As in, I will just plaster you in every VTube chat like Discord I'm in because you make such good content. I will shamelessly market you forever, even when it's not allowed.
It's like, you're not allowed to promote. And he goes, yeah, well, I'm a good friend. I'm gonna do it.
I will accept a ban in order to promote his good content.
So, sacrifices must be made.
For the greater good.
For the greater good!
Oh, wait. Okay, here's the next. Here's number 14. Guessing at letters traced with the finger in the air or on a friend's back. You can't like trace out something to like try to write something in the air and have them guess it or something. Like, I don't get. There's so much I want to get. Number 15. Guessing a friend's thoughts.
Gee, they're so oddly specific.
And like the last one is imitating deformities, which I get. That I kind of get, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's
But
a
at the
god,
same
he
time,
can't
at
do
the end
that.
of this list, there's a story behind that. There's a story behind that one comment that I need to know. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Nick. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, you take care.
Yeah, like, there's a story behind these, and I like
He's
I
like,
need to-
you want to know
okay,
the
what is it?
lore.
Brahmajala Sutta. How long is this? It's 34. It's a first of 34 sutta. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to read like beliefs about the past, beliefs about the future, existence after death, non-causality. Man, this is gonna be like a busy week.
Yeah, you're definitely keeping yourself busy with this.
I really want to talk about this one, but it's also like the way that like the short description that it's giving me, it's probably not good unless you set your stream to be not safe for work or 18 up.
What is the
So-
topic? Is it Kama Sutra?
Kancho, a Japanese children's game that simulates anal probing.
I feel like I know about this one.
Wait, what? You know about this one?
I remember looking at, like I said, I used
You
to
remember
search up
looking
random
this
shit.
up?
No, like I
Hold on,
remember
you
being
remember
no, hold on. Let me say this. Back when I was younger, I used to do this shit that like you do, Sheer, where I would like look things up out of curiosity and just keep learning more and more and more things and shit. I just stopped doing that for a while because I got really busy doing things like what I'm doing now. So I just haven't done it in forever.
1,000 years of pain.
1,000 years of pain.
Oh my god. It's
Um,
true though.
Oh man. Oh, and I'm about to just leave it at that. Let's get the pedestal going, I guess.
Yeah. Save yourself from drawing the legs. We're just having the pedestal. Okay.
Nah, I won't do that. Nah, that looks
Okay.
good. Let's not do
Here's
it that
another
way.
interest. Okay. You got something else you want to talk about, or should I keep going more in my
Go
wiki dive
ahead.
with some more
Go
stories?
ahead. It's really
Okay.
interesting.
So, let me pull up my chair to sit down because this one's gonna be a bit of a read.
Wait,
The
you're not
topic-
sitting?
No, I've just been standing and pacing around for now.
I would be pacing around if it weren't for the fact that I'm literally in front of the
Yeah, like
camera.
because I like what like one of the things I'm definitely gonna like need to like get used to is sitting down and like explaining stuff instead of pacing
Yeah,
around.
but
doing
yeah,
it
because
while
because you're in front of a camera now, you can't really pace
Yeah.
around. Which is the
I
reason
mean-
why I can't move around like I would normally want to. I like standing, but damn, I can't do it because of this fucking circumstance.
I am so tempted to just like as rush to get a 3D model just so I can't have hand gestures and stuff in my explanations.
Oh,
But so the following is a story from 1593.
Grand
It
response.
involves a soldier of the Spanish Empire who was mysteriously transported from the Philippines to Mexico City and watched the assassination of Gomez Perez Dasmariñas and then was transported back. So we've got not only spatial travel, but like also like this is the 1500s. There's nothing in the world that can go that fast. And like Mexico was had barely just become a thing.
It's Area 115.
Area 115. But so, let me quickly check who's adding me on Discord.
All right.
It's no one important. Okay, so
No one important.
it's some server I don't check on, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
That's probably like a bad attitude to take, but I'm in 100 servers. I can't pay attention to all of them.
It makes sense. That's the reason why I don't hang out in too many servers.
Okay, so October 24th, 1593. This soldier, and this is a folktale by the way, so his name's not given. He's doing
course.
his job guarding the Palacio del Gobernador, or like I believe that's like the governor's palace, I think, if my approximation of Spanish is right.
Yeah.
In Manila, in the Philippines.
Yeah.
The night before, the governor Gomez Perez Dasmariñas was assassinated by Chinese pirates, but his guards still guarded the palace and was waiting for the new governor to come over. Case tripping over the box. I need context for what da box is.
The box.
Oh, like which da box? Because there's quite a few. Is that the one
Hit a
from the
lick with a
game?
stick. Put the stick in the box.
Maybe.
I would never sell my soul. I have PTSD over the box. The game box. Don't you mean the Xbox? Wait, no, that's copyright infringement. I meant the Z box.
Yeah.
The
The flash
fuck.
speed, the flash speed router. If you get that joke,
I don't actually.
man, I'm gonna need. I really want to tangent away to tell you about the flash speed meme, but I also want to keep going because this reading further in the story as I'm letting you talk. this shit's wild. Okay, so basically the night before, like this guard fell asleep and ended up in Mexico. The Nintendo Box 4.
Nintendo box.
So
Nintendo
this
box.
guy, the night before, this guy had fell asleep. He ended up like this governor Das Marinas was assassinated by Chinese pirates. So the palace was still being guarded by as they waited the new governor. So the soldier then one day that night began to start feeling dizzy and exhausted. He leaned against the wall and closed his eyes for a moment. He then woke up and found himself in the middle of Mexico City in the Viceroyalty of Mexico, which was basically what they used to call Mexico back before it became Mexico.
Mexico before Mexico.
Mexico before it was Mexico.
Yes.
So, because he was in the wrong uniform compared to the people out there, he got captured by guards and began being interrogated on who he was.
Yeah.
But as that was happening, he ended up overhearing about the assassination of the governor. What was it? What was it? Yeah. Okay, he began being like, scratch it. Because, scratch it, I misread that earlier. The governor that got assassinated was in the Philippines, which makes more sense as to why he was assassinated by Chinese pirates.
Okay.
So, and then he ended up in Mexico City, and then he started like trying to explain like, hey, yo, the governor from there is currently dead, but they didn't believe him because no one can travel from the Philippines to Mexico in a matter of seconds, especially in that time. So he got locked up and like imprisoned, blah blah blah.
Of course.
And then several months later, the news of the governor's death came from a galleon. And then one of the passengers recognized the soldier as like, hey, he was there the night after the governor was assassinated. He's like, wait, what? There's no explanation as to like how it happened, just that after that he got released and was able to go home. That's the entire story. There's no context for anything else. Except for like how like multiple like versions of the story have been like produced from and recounted from like magazines and like pulp stuff in the early 20th century.
Yeah.
Like,
sure, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. It's all technically fan art, so why the fuck not?
4 rings on each hand. Right. And that was, what else was it? That's right, Flash Speed. So there was this actually, this is not something I could really describe, it's just a video I need to send you.
Oh no.
And you just need to watch yourself.
Should I watch it on stream or later?
If you want, it's up to you. What is it? I need to find a good trans. Yeah, okay. So, basically, the entire purpose of this is this one guy is trying to get a PS4 brought into the house,
Yeah.
but because his wife doesn't want him to have it, he's disguising it as a new router.
Oh,
There's the
no.
video. Enjoy. Whenever you want. I will look
Alright.
for another weird
How
topic to
short
talk
is it?
about.
How short is it?
It's about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay,
So it's not too
and
long.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it on stream.
Okay.
Here, just give me one moment. I just gotta finish up this quick sketch here of Yuma in a box.
Yuma in a box.
Yes. But what is the box? But what is the box? I can slot. What a cat. Honestly, I totally did this just to fill in that space over there because I didn't know what else to put there.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Alright, I'm gonna go find this fucking thing here. You sent me the link, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I sent
here
you
it
the
is.
link.
Here it is. Alright. Oh no.
와이파이 공유기가 좀 오래되긴 했는데.
예, 제가 한번 봐볼게요. 이거 공유 계정이라서 수명이 이거 다 된 것 같은데요.
아 그래요?
Wait, hold on. I should probably show it on stream instead of just watching it. Give me a
you can probably
second.
show it to the viewers so they have context. for what
Yeah.
you're laughing at.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that. I'll do that. Here, give me a second. Window capture. All right. Let's see here. Let's move this up here and put this on theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
안 터진다고요? 네네. 어젯밤부터 갑자기 안 터지더라고요. 와이파이 공유기가 좀 오래되긴 했는데. 예, 제가 한번 봐볼게요.
I like these Korean animations. Like, I've only been seeing them over the past year. I'm like, damn, only now they're showing up.
이거 아무래도 새 걸로 교체를 하시는 게 좋으시죠? 그러면 새 걸로 여보? 그래요. 그럼 새 걸로 교체해 주세요. 예, 알겠습니다. 예, 설치 다 끝났습니다. 아, 네, 고생하셨어요. 그 출장비나 설치비 같은 게. 아, 없습니다. 이거는 서비스 차원이기 때문에. 예, 그럼 저는 들어가 보겠습니다.
Free service.
요즘 세상이 참 좋아졌어. 옛날에는 뭐 출장비니 설치비니 해가. 잠깐만요. 아, 예, 예, 뭐 궁금하신 점이라도. 이거 공유기가 원래 이렇게 커요? 아유, 요즘 뭐 4G다 5G다 해가지고 속도 따라가려면 보통 공유기로는 안 돼요. 네, 여보, 그 슈퍼컴퓨터는 엄청.
Alright, you have a good night, Yuma.
아니 무슨.
I'll have the thing colored for your profile picture.
아유, 사부님 농담도 잘하십니다. 예, 사부님만 들어갔습니다. 왔어. 밥은. 와, 아빠 플스 샀어? 플스? 플스. 아유, 사부님 농담도 잘하십니다. 예, 그럼 사부님만 들어갔습니다. 왔어. 밥은. 와, 아빠 플스 샀어? 플스.
부수.
플스죠. 저게 모델명이 플스예요. 플래시 스피드. 빛처럼 빠른.
Precious speed.
똑똑하시네요. 공유기 모델명을 어떻게 알아? 학교에서 배웠지. 공유기 이름을 가르쳐? 아, 그거 기가 시간에 다 배우는 거야. 기가 와이파이 그거. 뭐야? 당황해. 아유, 와이파이 공유 가지고 뭘 그래? 얼른 들어가서 쉬어. 드라마 곧 시작하실 시간이잖아. 예, 사모님 그럼 저도 들어가 보겠습니다. 엄마 내가 알아서 밥 차려 먹을게. 오빠 나 여기 지금 와이파이 공유기 바꿨거든. 근데 크기가 되게 크거든. 이름이
Oh no.
플레이스테이션 말하는 거야? 플레이스테이션. 아, 예, 형님 잘 지내시죠? 뭐야? 박사방 오랜만이야. 잘 지내지? 잘 지내죠. 저 형님 저 이번에 공유기 바꿨어요. 저 이제 플스라고. 요즘 이게 유행이잖아요. 요즘 유행이죠. 솔직히 말해 이거 뭐야? 이거 뭐야? 죽는다. 3, 2, 1. 야, 박현석 가방만 놓고 나온다며. 가방 놓고 나올 테니까 기다리고 있어. 우와, 플스다. 플스 프로네. 진짜 부럽다. VR이랑 4K가 지원되잖아요. 그죠? 우와, 4K로 게임.
Oh no.
그래서 빡칠 일도 없고 진짜 현질을 유도만 오지게 하는 양산형 게임에서는 절대 느낄 수 없는 그 콘솔 감성 아시죠? 나도 패드로 손만 느끼면서 게임하고 싶다. 마지막 저도 갖고 와서 이거 해도 되죠?
You're not playing at all. Ugh. I feel that. Even the mother too. I feel that. I've had my experiences.
Oh
with
man, I
Korean
know,
movies like that.
isn't that something else? Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh no, it's
It wasn't that something? That's why like that's also why I find the newest PlayStation router PlayStation 5 design hilarious, because it legitimately looks like a Wi-Fi router.
Oh yeah. No, they could actually
Yeah.
probably get away with it this time. I just hit on the video. I'll watch it on my own time. It's in my history, so I'll go back to that at some point. Hey, Zwamakoltse. Zwamakoltse. Zwamakoltse.
Okay, so here's another thing I just remembered that I also want to just talk about as something neat. So
yeah.
if I remember right, this is in Russia. There is a tradition like a
Give me a
folk
second. I'm
thing
gonna go
where
eat
if
some
you want.
s'mores real quick.
Yes. Okay. Go nom nom on your
I'm still here.
s'mores.
I'm still here. I'm right here eating it.
Okay, so there's a thing in Russia where basically if you want to get another drink, you just like tap the back of your shoulder, back of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
The story behind that is wild. because that's the folk thing. Because going back to Tsar Peter the First, I think it's one of the old czars back when Russia still had czars before Soviet Union came
Yeah,
about.
I get that.
Yeah. There was a church steeple that needed to be repaired as like a very important one. So like they hired a guy to do it, and he did such a good job that the czar was like, okay, yes, I can give you any favor you want. What would you like? So the guy's like, hey, can I get a paper that says I can drink legally as much as I want for free? Which, that's a mood. I get that. He's always like, sure, here you go. Here's a royal decree. He got like signed piece of paper. This guy can have as much drink as he wants. So he goes around for a few years, flashing that off, drinking on everyone else's dime, like you do when you have that power.
Mm-hmm.
Then one day he loses it.
Oh.
Just gone. He's gone. So he has to embarrassingly walk back up. It's like, hey, Tsar, I kind of lost the paper. Can I get another one, please? I was like, sure, fine. He's like, yeah, fine. So he does that again, does it again. He loses it again. He gets a third piece of paper. He's like, don't lose this one this time. And he does.
Of course.
So the Tsar has a new plan. He takes that man and he brands him with the royal seal. He's like, okay, just flash that anywhere now. You'll get as much drink as you want, and you can't lose it.
Hell yeah.
So now he has, like, every time he has to,
I
like,
get it now.
oh, I want more drink, pull down the shirt to show the royal seal. That eventually developed into tapping the back of your neck to, like, hey, I would like another drink.
Yeah. That actually makes a lot of sense. Honestly, as soon as you mentioned going to the king and him giving a paper, I was like, oh, yeah, he's gonna do something where he's gonna give him permission to just tap himself on the shoulder and just go like, hey, I need a drink, and I'll just give it to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, what's the next art idea then?
Okay. Okay. So I know that there's a lot of new people in the stream now. I know that a lot of you guys have not requested a doodle yet. If you guys have anything that you would like to see me draw, I'll do it. Because a lot of these here are a bunch of doodles that I did for people. You can pop them in and out. It's 3 a.m. Damn! Case tripping over the box. Which the
Tripping-
box?
We got which the box. Yeah.
You can even DM me for it too.
Yeah.
Ugh. Those s'mores were nice.
The fighting
The
game.
fighting game. Oh, the box.
Oh, the box.
Yeah, the box.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
Okay, let's see here.
Fine. Oh, okay. What else? What other interesting facts can I cover?
Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm.
Do, 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 do.
Do 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 do. Oh yeah, can we just talk about how Yokotaro was gonna form his own idol group, his own virtual idol group?
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
hold on. What happened was that there was a bunch of before virtual YouTubers really became a thing. Like it was still between Kizna I and the VTubers we know today. There was
Kizna I and Hololive Gen 1.
yeah, no, there was a whole fucking company, something company. I forgot what it's here. Let me pull up the article myself. I'll tell you about it myself.
That's like, I've done a lot of talking now. You teach me something, because this is very like.
All right, here I'm pulling up the article. Okay, so Okay, so it is titled "Virtual YouTuber Yoko Taro to retire from idol industry after first and only appearance." So, okay, so what
Oh my
happened?
god!
What happened is that he appeared in the Square Enix's virtual idol group called Gems Company, and he took on the appearance of Emil, and he was with two people over there. It was one guy and one girl, and they let me just read this off. So they were he vibed with them really well. Like they just bounced off one another. They got along really well. They probably said some very questionable things because they mentioned that the company did not like the things that they were saying, that they were being very unprofessional, and that Yoko Taro was just fueling that fire. And like he just brought out a particular side of them that just unleashed a whole hell that everyone really liked except for the company. So
That
Yoko Taro.
like Nitori is right. That entire headline you just read is a trip.
It is. So like he Yoko Tato's this is what he expressed. He expressed the fact he expressed that he berates the fact that even in his short appearance as a virtual YouTuber, he had already become part of the system, quote unquote. He found the whole
That
setup
is
with
so
the
Yoko Taro.
he found the whole setup with the HMD for the VR headset tiresome, and he didn't have any talents other than singing, which he was just screaming really loudly, like, "Holy shit!" If you wanted to hear Yoko Taro sing, that was it. He also heard his vocal cords during the song session on the stream, anyway. But anyway, he had a hidden mission. He had a hidden mission whenever he went to the stream. It was apparently given by his producer Yosuke Saito to create a reason for the two virtual idols, Yukino and Mikoto, fired. Get the two fired. And while during the post-stream interview, they didn't reveal whether they were actually fired or not. But regardless, the three of them brought up a possibility of creating a rival group called Gem Company Dark. And except Gem Company Dark was gonna be a martial arts organization, not an idol group.
Yoko Taro is a fucking living legend. He just
He's
does
wild.
not care.
He's the kind of person I want to be. Speaking of
No,
which,
see, it takes a lot of care to be.
Hold on, I'm serious. I really need to go. I have to use the restroom. I have to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Go. Holy shit. Yoko Taro! What a lad! So, while I've got you here, let me tell you about that one time the United States ended up suing, and what was it? This time, the United States had to have an entire legal battle against 50,000 cardboard boxes containing more or less one pair of clacker balls each. So this all happened in Wisconsin, because of course it would. Why wouldn't it start in Wisconsin? It's 1974, and the United States Marshal Service seized a shipment of clacker balls, the toys that was basically just two plastic balls tied together on a thread that you swing around and they will clack together. The company that had the novelty items declared that the shipment was seized in against legal how it was supposed to be done legally and without just cause. So they sued. However, they initially sued incorrectly under the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, so that was dismissed without merit. So then they had to claim that the entire seizure was a breach of the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution. So, what else is it specifically to? Basically, they had to dig through thousands of legal jargon from the Consumer Product Safety Commission, which is basically saying, "Hey, yo, this product you got from the government is safe and all that stuff, or has been classified as the government as this is safe, this is healthy and all that stuff." Because the original argument was that children could hurt themselves with the ball. A pair of plastic balls on a string that are a toy. The court decided with the U.S. government that there was no problem, So they basically had an entire lawsuit against 50,000 boxes with clacker balls in them and won. Civil forfeiture is a wild thing, and I'm probably not explaining that as best as I could. But just the entire idea of the U.S. of having the U.S. government suing boxes and winning, and having that be a notable case just for the title, is astounding. Ozzy, please get back. I'm not very good at distracting themselves on my own when I don't have control of the stream. Please help. Ozzy, get back here, please. 8 degrees of separation, isn't that... I know 8 degrees of separation is supposed to be like, every person in the world is basically like 6 degrees of separation away from each other. It was like, it's 6 or 8, and then like there's some for very specific like actors that are known about and like used as a reference, like Kevin Bacon, I think. For like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, I think is the game, where basically any actor can like talk about one show or another, and they will have ended up connected to Kevin Bacon. And like the same general rule is applied to how things, just general social connections are, if I am right. Like if I had to use myself as a reference, through Nick and through multiple degrees of separation, I technically have a friend that knows professional voice actors at Funimation and Crunchyroll, because I know Nick, and Nick is friends with a lot of people who were in a lot of early machinima groups around the time. One of them being Shadless, Shadow Link, one of the big cover artists, one of the big like old school cover artists from the time. And he ended up collaborating with Christina V for several of her songs. She's the famous person who like covered Bad Apple in English and has her version be the most popular. She's also now a voice actress for Funimation and stuff. So now through 3 degrees of separation, I believe, I know someone who has worked in anime. Is that the general topic you were talking about, or am I getting stuff wrong? Please get back here, Ozzy. This is very weird not being able to directly control a stream on my end, keep people entertained. Yeah. So how are you all doing? What's new with you? What is good in the hood? I need to never say that again. Oh, was that Ozzy I heard? Ozzy, please get back here. Okay then. Okay then. Time to find another topic to talk about. To Wikipedia again to find another dumb topic. Oh yeah, no, you can definitely connect Yuma to Hololive in one setup entirely from Lyrica, because Yuma is good friends with Lyrica, who is friends with Muna Hoshinova, so through that 1 degree of separation, Yuma is connected to Hololive, and that is our secret plan to get her into Hololive. Networking. The ultimate superpower. Have friends who do stuff for you. Man, if you really pull out all the boring business connotations of it, networking is literally just the power of friendship. That is legitimately the anime is you could also do it with Niji Sanji. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with Niji Sanji, but yeah. Networking, after all the business boring stuff is taken out, it's just using the power of friendship to connect with people to further your own skill set, or for enhance a project or something like that, or just to get to know people.
Oh, that
Thank
could've
you,
been really
please.
bad.
Thank you. I've been rambling for minutes, and I covered a court cases about boxes. For God's sake, please don't do that again.
Wait, what happened?
I had to. What was it? I had to distract the audience by like trying to keep conversation going. So I
Yeah.
ended up talking to them about that one time the United States had to like have a lawsuit against 50,000 boxes, more or less, that all contained a pair of clacker balls.
Oh my god.
And then we started talking about degrees of separation
Damn.
and like how what was it? I talked about one where like I knew, well, like through a few degrees of separation, I know people who have worked on Konosuba. And actually, through another few degrees of separation, I don't remember the specific chain, but I know like my sister, when one of her friends knows the guy who made Dustin Elysian Tale.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, that big like indie darling for a while. Well, not a big indie darling, but a moderately sized indie.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that big. I knew it was cool and all that, but I didn't think it was that big.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm just. Yeah. Anyway, hi, we're back. Conversation. I'm pushing that back
Yes.
onto you. You start the next topic.
Oh, I have the next topic?
Yeah, you get to start it now.
Okay, fucking here, give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm currently laughing internally about the fact that I'm drawing you in a Yamcha pose.
If you don't put me in a crater with the box standing ominously above me.
No, the box is standing closer to the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, no, just imagine that you trip over the box and suddenly you're in a crater.
A trip off. The box is just like, eh.
The box is just like, what the fuck?
Oh no, I'm
Am I really that
tragically hurt.
awful?
I must lawsuit the box, so I'm claiming it from you.
Just gonna claim the box from Yuma. She's gonna be pissed about it. I mean, it's not the first time it's happened.
Okay, what else can we do?
So, I would continue the conversation, but holy shit, this crater.
Yeah, the crater. That's good. That general needs help. Pushing the work back on me to keep conversation going. I see how this relationship is.
I apologize.
Make
No, this
me
is how
do
I am
all
when
the
it comes to drawing. This is how I am with drawing, man. This is my relationship with drawing. Drawing keeps me from talking as much. But anyway, all right. Let's see, a fun topic. There's a lot of silly things I used to talk about.
Then just pick one. Pick one.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember them. That's the thing. Okay. Oh yeah. Can we just talk about how it is at least fun? It is at least nice that there are still kids that would go to public parks, make friends, and then proceed to fight to the death with said friend because they like the thrill of combat.
Oh yeah, that was something you would do.
Yeah. No, that's something I did do. No, but like kids still do it now, and honestly, stick fight, that's not enough. Wait till you do a Hail Mary spar with a like a. There was a time, a roommate I was living with for 4 years. He's where I got to learn how smithing weapons worked and everything. And we would build our weapons like. We had like wooden weapons like built like as if we were because we can't fight with actual metal, so we got like a bunch of wood and made weapons out of it, like built like a freaking with a tang and all on the hill, and we just started sparring at it, and we decided we'd do a Hail Mary and shit, and there was a drastic difference between our styles, I guess you could call it, because I'm small, skinny, very nimble, and he was huge, has a lot more endurance and power. I have shit for stamina, but like, let's just say that I was able to give him more bruises than he were to do of me because of my nimbleness. But regardless, just the fact that we were literally fucking crazy enough to just build weapons and just start trying to destroy each other with it. And then at some point, someone would come out and fear like, "Dude, you're really hurting each other." And we're just like, "No, it's perfectly fine." He had to tell his mom that because I was living with him. So I was basically the only friend that he had that would actually legitimately enjoy doing that with him. Because the others he meets are like they're just like, no, that's weird, dude. What the hell? You got this is very dangerous. But then you have us two dumbasses just fighting it out in the yard. Have you had a moment? Have you ever had times like that with any friends growing up?
Not fighting to the death out in the yard, no.
It was fun. We both enjoyed it. No, the funniest thing about the way we had our fights is that spar fight to the death was actually out of pure fun. Anytime that we actually had issues with one another and fought, it's usually just a stare down, and while we're just standing outside, just intensively for like what 3 minutes before one of us goes like, "I'm hungry. I feel like we're getting Waffle House," and we just eat from there. A lot of times we just forget about Waffle House and just go inside and actually make our own recipe for what would be a burger if it weren't for the fact that the buns were actually eggs in a hole bread. Like you make a hole in the bread and you put eggs between it whenever you fry it on a pan. Yeah. We spent like 4 years trying to make a recipe of like something that's like a burger but with eggs in a hole as buns. Like what we would do is that this is the final recipe I'm talking about. Bacon was the last thing that was the last change we actually made to the recipe. We used to have ham and other things in it before until we made that last change. And we were very hesitant on making that change because we thought that the bacon would overpower everything in the recipe. Turns out it didn't. So what we did was that we basket weaved bacon and then put it on the pan, let it fry there, and after we handled frying all the basket weaved bacon, we put it off to the side, and then make the eggs in a hole in the bread in the frying pan, frying in the bacon grease, and then before that, we would caramelize onions in that bacon grease, and then put that off to the side, and then use the remaining grease on that to fry the eggs in the holes. It's greasy as hell for one thing, but we also had Colby Jack and mustard cheese. We'd sometimes add other vegetables in it, maybe mushrooms. I know that we put in something like I think oregano at some point. But
Oregano?
whenever you, we would
that like after everything else, that's what's standing out the most to me.
no, we'd put in like a random vegetables occasionally just to see how it would change, but like we just continue experimenting with it. But the last time that we ate it is like this huge ass fucking sandwich. Like this thing is like it carries some fucking pounds, man. You eat that thing, you're about ready to fucking pass out. You're about to have a food coma from that. It's so fatty as hell. And anytime I bring it up to any of my family members, because I only introduced it to them once before, and that was like what over a year ago, and they were like, "Dude, that's very unhealthy. Are you trying to make us fat?" I'm like, I just like the greasy foods, man. I'm American.
America.
Heart attack burger. It is
We're here
totally
for
a heart
good
attack
time,
burger.
not for a long time.
Yeah, we're here for a good time, not a long time. It's totally a heart attack burger because whenever me and my roommate ate that, we would normally be home alone whenever we would make it because his parents would be out at work, and where we lived at the time there was not enough job opportunities, so we usually stayed at home for the most part, trying to figure out what to do. Oh, hey, I was gonna draw that as soon as you became a viewer, so I'll be doing that really soon. Don't worry. To continue off what I was saying, freaking anytime that we ate that, like the last memory I remember of he and I making that together, which was like what over 2 years ago. Yeah, yeah, about so, maybe 3 years ago. We would be in the kitchen, and we spent 3 hours making two of those sandwiches. Because it took that much
Took 3
preparation.
hours? Wow.
It takes that much preparation. It really does, but it's so worth it. Like this is something I would totally fast for. It's like a tradition between he and I. that we would fast on the day of which we plan to make these what we call komiches. It was just honestly we were like we called it komiches back when it was like sophomore year. We were both sophomores and we couldn't think of anything else. We weren't very creative at the time. So
That's not
komiches became yeah, komiches became the word for it because they would put you in a food coma. So uh we'd eat these and we just sit there in the kitchen sitting on chairs go like yeah and just literally start passing out.
That's a mood. That's a dream.
Yeah, no, the only thing that didn't make it a dream is because living with him was like something I really wanted to do because it was really fun. He and I actually planned to do YouTube years ago. We were supposed to do that. We were supposed to share our channel, but he's not exactly very committed. He'd rather sit on the toilet for like 5 hours straight. Like he says he wants to do all these things and he makes plans for days, plans for like each day and all that. But then once we reach that, he's like, I'm gonna go watch some YouTube videos if you don't mind. And he'd just pass out on the couch watching YouTube videos, spending about like what 60% of the day. And I get mad at him because he's the one making these plans, and I like following through with him.
I get both. I understand both ends, just because like it might just be because I have so much free time. I've been having trouble just getting started with stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm still like making progress and whittling away at various scripts and stuff, but like whittling away at scripts with like doing a little bit of music, just keeping busy, but like not dedicated to just finish this in a day, even though I want to.
Yeah, I get that.
And I'm
no,
getting
it takes
upset
time.
at myself for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it takes time.
I'm
Yeah, no,
gonna
that's
be
the
trying,
thing.
like next few days, just sit down and do it.
But yeah, no, that's the thing. It's about your diligence. Diligence is what matters in everything. And that's exactly what I did. Like, especially on days when he says that we're gonna clean up the room because we share the same room, and it's very messy because he has a lot of clothes, and my clothes are like literally in like a bag, and we have a bunk bed where I sleep literally like what? How much is that? Where I'm like a foot and a half away from the ceiling. It's very comfy up there for someone as small as me. It's so nice. But like whenever it comes to those days where we clean, I'm the one who usually does the work because because I'm a diligent person. I like doing things, putting as much effort into it to at least get things done as soon as possible. Like, can I just tell you about how inside his room, whenever he actually found work doing road construction, I spent a full week literally building myself a steering wheel mechanism for truck simulators out of cardboard.
Wow, that's.
I spent like what,
I get that. Just
5
like,
days
I
on
get
that.
considering like I've invested in getting like a HOTUS just for doing and like setting up a big fancy HOTUS just for doing some flying around in Elite Dangerous, which I need to get back to. But that's also like that's the thing. Like, it's either an unwindy game where I just put on a podcast and just fly around space for like several hours, or I'd need someone to like talk with and like do a job with to actually like keep being productive in there. Since
I don't have
I've gotten
Dangerous,
to like
though.
since I've gotten to that point in the mid game where like I either need to just sit down and grind out millions and millions of credits, or I just need to go out and like explore the far reaches of the universe. But I also can't be bothered to go out that far because I like being in the bubble.
Yeah, I get that. No, that reminds me of something. While I was gone on break, I had this idea because I have a history of like getting a bunch of peripherals and just combining them together and shit. So like I always liked the idea of like being in a cockpit of like either either some giant vehicle that could do massive destruction or just something cool in general. So like, you know how I mentioned that I built like a whole fucking driving wheel and freaking pedals and everything. I made out of cardboard and all that. Whenever I was gone for 2 months and off grid, I had a thought like, damn, it would be sick if I would like go on Elite Dangerous and like have this whole fucking setup, like a whole bunch of monitors, had this chair where I'd have like everything literally combine one another, where I could have it move a certain way. I could like treat this whole thing as a cockpit of my own, and just like that would have been sick. I would totally be someone who just dedicates their time to just building interfaces like that you just sit in and just feel immersed because of it. As absolutely ridiculous and impractical as it could be, it's the idea that counts.
No, I totally get that. Just because I DJ. I mention that occasionally, but I'm not sure it's mentioned to some of the people in stream. Just for context, I DJ, and I instead of using just like one of the preset like use turntables, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I
Yeah.
find that boring, and I find that like boring and like kind of limiting.
Yeah.
So instead, I decided to make a fully basically take this program called Ableton, which is basically every module in that program can be MIDI mapped and like controlled separately.
Yeah.
So I basically took a bunch of basically giant blank grid MIDI devices, and hard programmed my own DJ setup just because I thought it was more interesting.
Hell
and fun.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And I've been just growing it to the point where it's basically, right now it's operating off just 64 by 64 grid like buttons that I have to like know what plays what song, and then two big MIDI. I should probably just at some point just show you like images of it and how I have it set up,
Yeah.
because it's basically the entire thing is fully modular. So, because every bit of this like controls is MIDI mappable, and I can like, with just like a.
No, that's the cool thing about MIDIs.
Yeah,
That's the cool thing
like
about MIDIs.
was it? I'm trying to set up an intermediary so I can have one of my launch pads just control OBS to change scenes, like so I don't have to lose focus from a game, because sometimes games will be a little throw a fit whenever you try to click out of them to do something in OBS. So having that to control it in the background, it would save me a lot of money on a Stream Deck, which would do the same functional thing, but Stream Decks are just built in have like a neat setup.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I was going with this. I just started talking.
No, you were talking about building an interface using your DJ system.
Yeah. So over the course of like the 4 years when I first started DJing, I acquired one bit after another of basically all my DJ equipment has basically it's got like the base 64 buttons for like 2 main controllers, but also those have like 8 layers each. So like I could have multiple layers of different controls if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And the same with like the big fancy mixers I have, which those are both like fully MIDI mappable and with multiple layers. Because if I want to, I could just, okay, here's a new layer, here's a new set of controls, like I don't need that much control, but I like having it just in case.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. And yeah. Words.
Words are meaningless now. Enough talk. Words are meaningless now.
Enough talk. It's time to destroy.
Enough talk. Words are meaningless now.
You don't understand. War is the only place I feel alive.
There is no place for me other than the battlefield. To be... There is no place for me other than the battlefield. To live as I please and to die a senseless death.
Okay. What? No. It's making that noise.
I can't figure out.
Okay, that's the stream like bleeding through, like some headphones I've got elsewhere. Like I'm hearing like faint whispering in the back. I'm like, what the? Like, oh wait, that's my voice. Like really quiet, so I couldn't make it out for a bit.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Time to find a new topic of conversation to keep us rambling.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, actually no. Freaking viewers could totally ask us stuff.
Oh yeah, if you have something like, if you want us to talk about something dumb or go off on a tangent for a while, let us know. We'll totally do that.
Yeah, because we do very well with prompts for one thing.
Yeah, man. Like as you can see, just from like dumb stuff we've brought up, we can keep going for a while.
Yeah. I mean, currently I'm like trying to draw fucking Yuma getting scared by a cucumber because for some reason Yuma is
I
like a
want to know the
celebrity.
story behind that idea.
No, the idea is
really
that
do.
cats hate cucumbers.
What?
You know, there's like a trend. There was a trend at one point where people would just show cucumbers to cats, and cats would just literally jump into the fucking sky.
I've never heard of this. That sounds amazing.
Wait, hold on. You're kidding. Give me a second. It's like search it up. Search it. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Actually, no. I'll browse I'll browse on my stream here real quick. Hopefully, the thing at the window is still around. No, it's not. Shit. Okay. Fuck it. I'll just do it myself. Guess I'll just let myself in.
Yeah.
Yada yada da za.
Okay, cats. You know, just, if we're doing this with Yuma, we need to also do one with Leo.
You're right.
Because it's one thing with Yuma, it's another level of funny when it's like big muscle man Leo getting terrified.
Yes, you are totally right. And thing is, I've actually drawn both of them already, so I should be capable of doing that.
Perfect.
Yes, it's all falling together.
All according to
Oh, yeah.
Keikaku. Translated
Keikaiku?
Keikaku means plan.
Keikaku. Keikaku.
I know what I'm saying.
Kaikaku.
Kakeku.
Here's a compilation I'm gonna show on stream.
Oh my god, there's a compilation!
Yeah, no, because there's a lot of them. People freaking.
Oh my
it was
God.
like I said, it was a trend. I said it was a trend. They fucking hate the fuckers. Oh wait,
Oh
is
man.
Revel a cat? No,
Wait, wait,
Revel's
wait,
like Is there
Revel's
like
like
a
a fox, but
wolf?
Revel's like a fox, but there's also the joke of like, if people call Fubuki the fox a cat, we can play the joke too.
I mean, Revel's totally all about trying to bring as much Hololive into his stuff anyway, so why not?
Yeah, so yeah, why not?
Like he's very deliberate about
Like he's
including
very
Hololive
deliberate
stuff.
about like what he likes, like the kind of stuff he goes for.
Yeah.
And I respect that. I totally do.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna like make jokes about him, but I will totally
Yeah.
respect him and his drive to just keep going.
Yeah. It's respectable, but damn, I'm
Just-
gonna make fun of it.
Man, there's just so many people in the server, just like so hard working. It makes me feel so bad. Like I can't, like just because my own like internet limitations, I can't like be as like
You
prolific
gotta
as
break
them
those
with
limits.
just streaming. Like-
just break those limits.
I legitimately can't. The internet cables I have are older than the dirt they're in.
Yeah, I know. I know
Like,
you're waiting
otherwise,
for that.
I would be doing basically everyday streams at this point.
Yeah, the most you can do is like participate though, which is really nice.
Yeah, and like I am trying to. I meant to stay longer for Yuma in them stream, but I got distracted with a Jackbox stream, hangout in friends, and I will always be down to destroy them in Jackbox.
Man, have you been looking at the stream? All these freaking cucumber cats.
Yeah, I'm seeing this. This is great.
It's just a giant trend that people just did, and everyone did it.
Okay, let's see who else is a cat in the server. Let's go to the share your avatar.
Yeah. Fuck. Let's not show the all women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought. Yeah,
That's still a great piece of work. That's
it is.
so dumb.
It's so fun.
It's so dumb.
I hope I don't
But I
get.
love it.
I hope I don't get suspended for playing Psyche in my background. Psyche.
It does. Most it'll mute the VOD, but if you've been recording it locally, you should be fine.
Um.
Oh,
No,
that's
like,
another
no,
one. Mia.
No,
Suki Mia, that's another. cat.
The reason why I asked this is because some people could play stuff like I think it was Rail, or like they play a lot of you can play J-pop artists music and it won't get you cut down somehow. I'm saying like, how are you people doing this? What is this sorcery? Like I got kicked off. I got my stream suspended for singing Through the Fire and the Flames. Whenever I was doing my karaoke stream on YouTube.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay. I think, what was it? Yuma, Leo, Revel, and Mia. Those are the 4 cats we've got in the server, at least as far as I can see in the
I don't know
avatar.
who Mia is.
Mia Suki.
I don't know who that is.
I'll find an image. Like
I
she
don't know who
personally,
Demon
she
does,
was one of like the first English VTubers I watched. Just because when I was like, okay, yeah, let's see the English side, she was like the first. Hey, I'm debuting now. I'm like, okay, why not?
Heck yeah.
So yeah.
I
Yeah,
couldn't.
yeah,
I
I've
couldn't
been
even
try-
find
I-
any Western VTubers whenever I was searching.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how awful my luck has been.
Okay.
No, I was lucky to have met Shishu because he brought me here.
Yeah. There you go. There's like a general look of her. I'll see if I can find a full body image for you.
Yeah,
to
I've never
use,
seen this
but-
one before.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen her before.
Yeah, she's not too active in the server, but she's still like there and like occasionally pops up to say hi.
Yeah, but I've just never seen that.
Okay, let's see if I can find images.
Freaking people out here really be asking for some Yuma fan art though. It's funny to me. Could this be
Okay.
classified as a pickle instead of a cucumber?
I don't
Just
know
look
how
at that
it's gone
thing.
through the pickling process.
I don't know. Aren't pickles like cucumbers that's just been pickled?
Yeah, they've gone through the pickling process.
Makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I can't find a better full body picture, so that's all you're getting from me.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, no, she's really nice. She's been like really nice and has a really nice, like calm energy to it. Like her feeling to her streams because, even during like when she plays like big rage games or big horror games, most people freak out. But she's just be like,
Yeah,
no, good boy, go away.
very
Go away,
reserved.
please, no.
Heck yeah.
Like that's a nice change of pace compared to all these like
It
a lot of
is.
overreact, like over the top stuff.
Yeah, over the top. Like I wouldn't say that it's completely overreactive, but it is definitely over the top for a lot of that a lot of people do. I know I myself am now included in that category because my
I know,
Outlast
like
playthrough.
my entire reactions based on like some games will either be muted or and there's like no in between.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I didn't expect to be like super loud until I played Outlast. Like I decided to play Outlast for my Twitch debut stream.
Man, that first Chris Walker appearance was gold.
Oh, you must have enjoyed that, huh?
I very much did, especially because I told you he was coming. But you didn't know who Chris was.
It's like,
He's like,
who's
oh.
Chris Walker?
Little piggy.
Hello, little piggy. No. No.
You just say ooh woo.
I said
You just say
ooh.
ooh woo.
I said ooh. I said ooh, you motherfucker. Don't. I only say ooh woo in text. As a joke.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. I've only ever said ooh woo in text whenever I mention my art stream to people saying, hey, if you want something drawn, you better show up at the art stream.
Yeah.
No, I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised that, like, even as much, like, at the beginning of the stream, I'm surprised that not many people came over, but then immediately I'm surprised of how many people did come over right afterwards.
It might have also been just like bad timing for some people. Like, I know
It is. It is a.
just
I will believe that it is totally a bad time for a lot of people because thing is that my hours of availability completely contradicts the conventional times of which to stream.
Like, yeah, like right now it's about 3 a.m. for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Although
the thing.
that does
That's the
mean-
problem with my
All
work
that means
schedule.
though is you just got to market that international audience.
Damn. That's true.
If you can't get the viewers now, get the ones that will be awake at this time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of my some of my viewers have been international because I do know that there's some people that come from other places that they mention the place that they're watching from, and they'll tell me that they're watching me while they're eating first thing in the morning. I'm like, whoa, I'm honored. Like it's cool that it's cool to hear when someone tells you that they're literally watching you first thing in the morning. I'm sure like, what?
Yeah, like right now, if you spoke a little bit of Japanese and you could like get the Tokyo audience, it's like 4:45 for them in the afternoon. A lot of people.
Wait, I spoke some Japanese. What?
I said if you spoke Japanese and like could market to
Oh
them
yeah,
a bit more,
definitely.
like as like here's this foreigner learning Japanese. Be sure to, or like in Europe right now it's like 8, 9 in the morning, so people are just waking up.
You know, I used to talk to a lot of people in Britain, back when I used to hang out in VR chat.
Or you could just like shout at Australia, "Hey, weebs, I'm alive," because they're basically like a few time zones off Tokyo, so it's like late afternoon for them.
You know, that is true about Australia.
Alright. So speaking of just talk about like international audiences, in Arknight's video I made on my channel I make music on,
Yeah.
that just passed like my most viewed music video, and it's almost hit like 10,000 views. I'm still shocked by that, but then I went to check out the analytics. Apparently, outside the US, the biggest view I got was like 4% in the Indonesia and 4% in Philippines. How?
Huh. Wait, it was Dark Knights, right?
Yeah, Arknights.
Makes sense.
What do you mean makes sense for that way? Because like I
Well,
would
at least
expect
for the Philippines, that makes
yeah, like
sense.
okay, that like yes. Why Indonesia? Why is that like a bigger
I don't know that
jump than
bit
the
though.
Philippines?
I don't know that bit though. I
that
don't
was
have
like
any experience in regards to
4.4%.
that. I don't know anything in regards to Indonesia, so I can't tell you anything.
Yeah, I'm also just like slightly proud and slightly upset that passed my freaking like music and like popularity. Because like it's also like now I don't want to just abandon like that channel to just like music while I do this VTubing on the side, but I also
Yeah.
like putting a lot of work into the stuff there, so I
Yeah.
would be publishing frequently and trying to balance two channels where I want to do like fine in-depth content sounds like a hassle, and since I can't afford an editor, it is what it is.
I never, honestly, I always thought that it was, I always thought that it was weird to have an editor personally because like I don't know, I just thought about to me like it just feels like it's
the biggest thing
putting
it would
work on
be
other
is for
people.
streamlining the creative
Yeah,
process.
it is. That's true. But like for myself, really, it's like my whole thing is that I'm inclined to not want to burden people. So
No, that's
that
entirely
is
why I
also-
don't want to get an editor as well. I don't want to bother people. Like, that's the entire reason why I don't go bother Nick for like, hey, yo, can you tell me how this shot looks X, or like how like does Y look at this, or what do you think it would work better as this? Because like
yeah,
I totally could just like ask like the people I know who are like actually professionals in their field, but also I don't want to bother them with my mediocre bullshit.
yeah, basically.
Like I always have like a slight heart attack whenever I'm about to just email someone, just like asking them a question.
Yeah, I get
If it's
that.
not like someone like I know personally.
Dude, can I just say that this what I have so far here already looks fucking nice. Like it just works. The lines especially.
I really can't wait for the others to get added into this. Like the evil pickle.
Yes.
I had a dumb thought and I really want you to finish that image now. Like because as soon as I see that image as like a raw file I can take, I'm gonna do some terrible things to it.
It's like I have discovered something and I'm going to do something awfully evil with it.
Yep. I will not apologize for the curses I will unleash upon that. Like
Pickle. I'm Pickle Rick!
funniest shit I've ever seen.
I haven't actually watched Rick and Morty, so I can't say shit.
I've watched like a few episodes. Like it's fine. I'm just like I don't see any real reason to keep watching.
Yeah, the only thing I know about the whole thing is that people got really cringy over fucking Szechuan sauce.
Yeah. I'm so bored. I'm sticking my hand in a moving fan,
Dude, same.
which you're probably hearing.
I'm not hearing
Wow,
it.
that's a lot of dust. Actually,
I'm not hearing it.
oh, it was basically just like pop, 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 like. You hear that now?
No, I'm not hearing it.
Huh. Wow, Phone Discord's got really good at like noise muting recently. That probably would it wouldn't stop crashing every time like I exited the app.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Back to random stuff to talk about. Let's pull up the doc. Fine,
yeah.
just ask questions.
Little did he know that the teacher was actually using the other teacher for more topics to discuss about, because the other teacher was actually incompetent about the conversation. All according to plan.
All according to Keikaku. Translators
All
know.
according to cake.
I know what I'm doing. I'm deliberately doing it wrong. Okay. Let's see, what's a good... Okay. Here's question 55 in my big document. What famous historical figure would you like to fight?
Damn, you mean like a death battle?
Yes, basically. Who would you want to fight to the death?
Damn. Mahatma Gandhi
'Cause-
looking kind of powerful though.
Hey, don't let him get five bars of super, otherwise he'll unleash his special attack where he drops a nuke
Dude,
on
he's
you.
gonna be like that one guy from Street Fighter that has like extending body parts. What was his name?
Dhalsim.
Dhalsim. Yeah, honestly,
Yeah, like,
whenever I first
Dhalsim's
saw
like the
him,
only character I really played in Street Fighter because I really like playing pokey characters where I can just like attack you from the other end of the screen.
you know, I was never really big on Street Fighter in the past. Like,
Columbus sidekick is.
damn,
That's
is that a fucking
Yeah.
challenge?
yeah. You were saying something about Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, I was never really super big on it. Like, I've never played fighting games too often. The closest to a fighting game I consistently played pretty often was is torn between two games, excluding Super Smash Bros. Because that's just a
Okay,
good
like
one.
actual fighting games, not Smash.
Yeah, like traditional 2D fighting games, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Except they're not as traditional. They're
You said Dead or
two,
Alive, I think.
yeah, Dead or Alive is one. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, and Under Night in Birth EX latest or
Oh
Clear.
yeah. Is it Eunice Under Night and yeah Eunice.
Yeah, but it's not unique clear.
I need to, yeah, like, I need to get like the Under Night on Steam just so we can fight because I really need to practice my Wagner.
Yeah, honestly, I can't promise you that I'm any good because I literally play Batista.
Wow, you really are a degenerate.
Dude, I only played Batista because I thought the name was funny because I could make Batista bomb memes. That's
But,
all.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna take that back. You really are a fucking degenerate for using Batista.
Look, I only picked her up because I liked the fucking name.
Oh, you can defend yourself all you want. My opinion's not gonna change. Yeah, I would jump between Aurier and Wagner.
Wagner.
Aurier, if I
Oh no,
wanted to, like,
Wagner's a
fight,
really
like-
good one. Wagner's one I actually tried to play
Wagner's
at one
stupid
point.
good. Like she's really stupid. Like she's really stupid, easy to use, and really good.
Yeah,
And like
fucking
that's why like I
Rushdown.
don't. Yeah, like just because like in the general trends of my usual like fighting game choices, I ended up always choosing like lower like tier like weaker characters. I ended up like okay, let's try Aurier. Aurier is fine, but I don't have fun playing her anymore really.
Yeah,
Because
that
I
makes
never
sense.
could like just getting the specific angles because I played her in Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, and Under Night, and trying to learn two different buttons for the same character will fuck up your head
Hmm.
because they have very different combo systems and very different like fighting like base buttons.
All right.
Because yeah, so trying to learn them both and like remember which one's for which has like destroyed me. And like,
Yeah.
so I had to start playing her and started using Wagner again.
Yeah, makes sense. I should just post an art and fan art saying, I should just post in the art and fan art channel on the Iron Lion server, just saying, hey, so people keep saying, people keep requesting me to draw Yuma. Like, how many Yumas are on this canvas already? 3.
We got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there are 3.
There's 3 Aussies too, but
Yeah. There's currently 1 fucking case. There's only 1 case.
no, there's 2.
2? Oh wait, there's 2. Yeah, there's 2. I was
Aquarium.
looking for red hair. I was looking for red hair.
But then you'll decide, you'll see yourself and say, "Oh yeah, that's Case."
It's like, yes, I am Case. I am Professor Case. I totally
Yes,
belong
me
to the
am-
school.
Me am Case man.
I am Case Man. People keep requesting Yuma to be drawn.
I
Oh, no,
mean,
what
we're
is it?
posting it in Yuma server.
No, you.
Like, it might be a general server now, but it's still like technically Yuma server.
Hugh is sending me memes again.
Oh boy, I'm getting him too now.
He's sending memes to me again. How do I stop this? This is becoming a problem. It's too funny. It's too funny.
Oh no! Oh no! That's terrible! Oh my god! You.
You can dissipate.
That's a terrible.
This is getting
Is
out
this
of
what Yu
hand.
just sends you on the regular?
No, the last time he sent me memes, he sent me a video of like the cat that does that meow, like where it goes like head up into the sky whenever it meows. You know that meme where like a meows
Vaguely,
and
yeah.
it's a perfectly cut scream sort of thing.
Yeah.
There was a full video of that cat, and he sent me a video of the full video of the cat, but voiced over with anime girl sounds. Going,
Oh.
yeah, I'm excited.
Let's see if we can get your screen banned for making anime moaning sounds.
No, these memes that Hugh keeps sending me, they're getting out of hand. Man, it's too much. Woo. Oh, it's too
I
much.
just got sent the video too. Oh god, it's powerful.
Wait, did he send you the cat? Did he send you the cat?
Yes. I need a drink. Hold up.
Huh?
I need a
Oh,
drink.
No, with how much
This
I'm
is
laughing,
great.
I need to get another bottle of water because I drank my bottle of water earlier. But that reminds me, no freaking, I really had to use the restroom at that point because things would have turned out really bad if I hadn't gone right then. Like, I was just holding it in for so long because we were having a really good conversation going. But I pushed my
Yep.
body to its limits, so it couldn't take anymore. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go get a bottle of water. If anyone has another request, Case, you could also come up with an idea for me to draw for the stream while I'm gone.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go get a bottle of water and I'll be back really soon. Jana.
Jane. What does that even mean? Jane. What the hell does that mean? Jane is when saying goodbye to a friend informally. Oh. Maybe I should actually probably study Japanese again. Like, I'm forgetting all the stuff I did learn. Oh well, that's a future me problem. Ah. Okay. What next? Stuff to draw, stuff to talk about. Uh,
All right, I'm back. Let's see here. Oh, what's like bye bye?
oh, what I was trying to remember what Jane meant.
Oh yeah, no, it's like see ya. It's like see ya later. It's like a very
Yeah,
casual
it's
way of saying see ya
it's
later.
informal for like friends.
Yeah, very.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
Now,
really
let's
partake in
see.
doing. I don't normally partake in doing Japanese speak, but I at least have limited knowledge of it. That makes it. I don't
Like,
know.
I just legitimately
Fitting.
want to just learn another language, like, of my own volition, not for like,
Yeah,
oh, hey,
I get
here's
that.
a college required class
No,
where
I just
it's like forcing me to do it. Just like
no.
it's more
I
just like I
honestly-
want to like do it as a way to like force myself to be more disciplined and like keep up a pattern and a rhythm.
Yeah, I get that. No, that reminds me. Freaking, I
Mhm.
was told that I remember seeing that in the past. You could there was a thing when it comes to learning languages in school where they would allow you to actually get college. They would allow you to get credits for literally being able to fluently read, write, and speak even a fictional language. Like you, like they. I remember
Man, time to
looking
learn
into-
Klingon.
No, I mean like a. You could actually create your very own language, and just show that you can actually make it seem coherent and actually teach someone else how that language works. You could actually get credits for that, just to prove that you know another language.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I kept pushing further on writing on coming up with my own language. Which hold on, quick, give me a phrase I should write down.
Out of many, one.
Out of many, one.
It's there was a Latin phrase for it that I'm just like, I don't know. It's the first phrase that came to my head. Like, give me a random phrase to say, and that's the first one that popped in.
Okay, someone in chat. Can you guys like give
Yeah,
me a
someone
quote?
who's like more coherent than me at 4 a.m.
Give me a quote. Give me a quote. Give me a quote. I'll write it down in my language just to show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to the language I've been working on since I was 10. That was back when I was in 5th grade. Like, I'm actually proud of how much how much work I put into this particular language, because it works as a fictional language for my fictional world in my stories.
Yeah.
And because I put so much work into it, I thought, you know what, this would work. People would try their damnedest to try to decipher it, because it's got a very unconventional combination of structures and conventions throughout itself. Like, it even steals some characters from other languages, which actually makes it even worse. Like, some of the characters there are original. Some of the characters are just straight up stolen. Wait, hold on. Is this? It is. It's still Psyche. Huh. I thought I heard Senzai for a second.
Senza? Huh. Oh, for the music.
Yeah, the music.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah. Holy shit! I have a lot of notifications on Twitter. What's been happening?
I don't know. Well, I know why my Twitter's blowing up. It's because of fucking Sago, and I can't like go like a day without like either another person following me or more ads or likes or something.
Oh my god! I blame
In the course of the
Yuma.
stream, I went from 70 followers to 73.
Ooh. No, I blame. No, I figured out why I've gotten a lot of notifications on my Twitter. I blame
Oh yeah,
Yuma.
it's Yuma.
Yeah,
It's Yuma.
It's like, no, she actually made her Twitter profile picture before I even finished it.
Yeah.
She's like, "Thank you for this amazing doodle. Legit, making this my Twitter profile picture. Lol. Everyone, go follow VT Aussie right now. Now." I'm like, okay. Well, shit. Wait, no! Stop following me, Sago! 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 No! It's fucking Sago!
Can't escape from the hollow hollow.
Oh, the game was rigged from the start. That's a good. Hold on, give me a second.
The game was rigged from the start. That's powerful. Let's go.
There we go. How about that? How do you like that?
Yeah, man, it looks like you took Japanese and decided, you know what? No, fuck it. This is my bastard now.
No. It actually no. There's no. This is the vertical format. There are different formats. To
No,
this,
not even the
language I have.
vertical format. I'm seeing actual characters from Japanese.
Yeah, I know. Like I did. Like I said, I totally stole